Somebody's trying to hide the results. Oh my goodness. It says here, threatening to unalive themselves if they leave them. Manipulation. All right, this karmic still has feelings for an ex. This could be the results right there, like some type of DNA test. Maybe the baby belongs to the ex. All right, let's see what else comes out, and then I'm going to clarify. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. So we picked up on this energy before with the results trying to be, the karmic trying to be sneaky, trying to hide the results. And the results are that the child is not his. For some of y'all, maybe it could be other results, but for sure, that's what we picked up on before. All right, so we have here online, and we have here baby daddy drama. So yeah, it's like we're doing a part 2 on this reading that we did last time because we picked up on this energy. All right, so let me now pull from another deck. We're gonna see. What does the collective need to know? Move the camera a little bit. Okay. All right, Spirit. Talk to me about these results. What can we get with trying to hide the results? Four of Swords. Four of Swords is usually when someone's sick. So this could be STD results. Okay, that's someone sick. Let's see what else comes out. Tell me more about this Four of Swords and trying to hide the results. Yeah, the Justice card is truth. There's truth here in these results, and she's trying to hide it. And we have here, I use him for money. So this is why she want to keep this secret, because she knows that whatever the results are, it could be a child for some of y'all, but for some of y'all, it's something about the Four of Swords here. The Four of Swords, somebody's sick. Let me clarify that real quick. Because it has to do with like healing. Okay, so she don't want him to know because she want to keep using him for money. She want to keep him around. Clarify the Four of Swords, Holy Spirit. Is this like connected to somebody's health? Put that back. Okay, so yeah, it's some type of bad news, the Page of Wands reverse, that they got regarding their health. All right, see how we have here pessimistic, you know, like they're feeling very negative. All right, lacking self-confidence right now because of what was found out. All right, they want to redirect and find a new path. They want to like move on from this, but they cannot. You know, that's against the law. Okay, if you have an STD and you do not show your results to the person, okay, that's against the law. So let's see. So is the karmic scared that if she tells Divine Masculine her results, so she shows them the results, that he's gonna leave her? Is that why we got that she uses him for money? Is that what it is? Because she want to keep him around for money? Wow. Yes. Yes. This is a situation that with the Ten of Swords, this is her hitting rock bottom. All right. This is her going through failure, dead ends. Okay. Rock bottom. Okay. Broke everything. So in the reverse, she's going to help him. I mean, he's going to help her. Well, you know, flip it how it resonates for y'all. Whoever's watching, you could be Divine Masculine watching or you're Divine Feminine watching, whatever. Flip it, flip the roles. But Divine Masculine is going to help the karmic get out of this rock bottom that she's in. So she wants to keep him there because he provides, he helps her. Whatever she needs, whatever, like he helps her. If, you know, if she needs money or she needs to go somewhere, maybe he takes her there. Like he's always there. He's helping her to make a comeback. Like it says here, it says regeneration. Okay, so he helps her. So the truth is that she got some type of STD and she don't want him to know, because then she's gonna lose her plug, all right? This person who's helping her with everything, okay? All right, so let's move on from that. Let's see what else. What can we get with threatening to unalive themselves if you leave them? All right, so you know that you don't want to be with the karmic. You are, you know, I guess you're like slowly but surely walking away, and there's something here about the karmic not trying to let that happen. So either they already have told you this, that they're going to unalive themselves, or this is going to be their next manipulation tactic so that you don't walk away. And you have to keep moving forward, okay? Do not let this bother you. Do not let this manipulate you, all right? Tell this person to go seek help, all right? All right, look, King of Cups reverse. So in the reverse, it's like to get you out of balance, okay? To get you out of balance, to have you stuck in a karmic energy in the reverse, okay? We have the Two of Cups here at the bottom. So the Two of Cups at the bottom is a partnership. All right, so she's going to tell you this because she wants you to stay in this partnership with her. Yeah, look, keeping a promise. She wants you to keep this promise to stay with her no matter what. All right, maybe you did at one point, but now you have awakened and you are grown and you're like, okay, I'm sorry, I cannot keep this promise. You know, life changed and this is not what I want anymore. It is what it is. You have free will to do that, okay? And you're supposed to do that anyway because Spirit is showing you that this is a karmic female here. So you're not supposed to stay here anyway. You're supposed to learn from this and move on. But the karmic doesn't want to accept that. And they want to do this. They want to manipulate you to keep you in a King of Cups reverse. Like, you know, you're not standing in your power. You're not trusting your intuition. You're not listening to your spirit team, to the guidance, you know, like she wants you blocked from getting guidance. She wants you lost in the sauce because the King of Cups is also your intuition is very strong. You know, like she's doing all these things to keep you in a low vibration because she knows that if you leave, that's going to help you level up. You're going to get ready now for the next chapter, the next cycle in your life that's going to be much better without her. If she keeps you stuck in a low vibration, she's able to use you more. She's able to keep on having you in her life. And then, you know, she's going to be happy because she's going to have you repeating karmic cycles with her. And then you will never get into alignment with your divine counterpart, you know, the person God has for you. And she's just going to keep on using you for the rest of your existence and you're going to be miserable. That's the plan with these karmics, okay? I don't know, keeping a promise. You saw how it came out, like, you know, it's like, you told me you would never leave me. How dare you? That's what I'm getting. Like, the card even flew out again, you know? So that's what's going on with this karmic. It's like it's giving fatal attraction, you know? And they know how this works. They know if they keep you stuck, you can miss your blessings. You can miss an opportunity. You can stay in a low frequency. They're aware of these things. All right. What about online social media? What's going on with that? Gossip. So there's something that's online on social media right now and people are gossiping about it. Bottom of the deck, we got the Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you see, she's a Queen of Cups reverse and she wants to make you be a King of Cups reverse. She wants you to lower yourself to her frequency so that y'all could both be a karmic couple. She wants you to be a karmic with her. That's not happening here. She's in this karmic energy and there's some type of gossip online, something that is online that got people talking regarding this Queen of Cups reverse. Give me more on this, Holy Spirit. What are they gossiping about when it comes to her? Hooked. Okay, hooked. How she could be trying to hook somebody to her and it ain't working because we have here the Sun card in the reverse, so that's a no. All right, we have here ideation. So yeah, like she's trying to be creative. She had like some type of idea to hook somebody, but it ain't working with the Sun card in the reverse. So they're talking about this. There could be some type of proof about her not getting her way online. I don't know if she's posting, you know, that she don't got, clarify hooked, Holy Spirit. That she don't got divine masculine. Something here where they're talking about this. Wow, passion. You see, she's trying to hook him with passion. And you see how there's red candles there. So I don't know if she be on, like she's part of an online community or something. And she's telling people, you know, like this is how you do it. You like this candle, you like the other one. And you could, you know. But there's something here about people talking about her not getting the job done. All right, with the Sun card in the reverse. Give me something else with this Sun card reverse. Chakras. So is this something about alignment? Wow. Yes. Temperance in the reverse. Okay. Temperance in the upright is being in alignment. So in the reverse is no. So with the sun card, is okay. So it's clarifying it. It didn't. The sun card is a no in the reverse. It didn't work. It got blocked, rejected. The shit didn't work. It was something that she was trying. Okay. So I don't know. I feel like she could be part of a community online. Maybe a bunch of witches or some shit, because this is witchy energy that I'm getting here. Like, yeah, I know how to hook him. We gotta light these candles. We gotta do this, you know, this sex magic or some weird shit, incantation or some dumb shit. This is my idea. Let's do this, right? But it got blocked. And the block was that she was, you know, trying to keep him in a low vibration. With the hooked, it could have something to do with, you know, making sure he don't stay in alignment. Because this is what I be telling y'all. When I be telling y'all to cleanse your chakra points, this is right here, the thing that I say to look up online, so you could get like a map of where the chakra points are. Okay, so these are your chakra points. You cleanse all of them with Epsom salt. All right, your head, your crown chakra. Okay, then you go down to the third eye, your throat, your heart, solar plexus, sacral, and then this one is in the back, right on top of your, right on top. Well, yeah, like right on top of your booty. Okay, all right, so this is you being in balance, and this is her wanting to get you out of balance. All right, so keep on cleansing if you have been doing that, because that's what's reminding me of this right now. Keep on cleansing if you have been doing that. If you haven't, then you should start. Every single day I take a salt shower. I use it like scrub after I cleanse all my chakra points, and then I use it around my body, and I use it like scrub, you know. So have fun with it, okay? And make sure that you call upon Archangel Michael, or you call upon the Holy Spirit, the Most High God. That's it. Ask them to assist you to cleanse each chakra point. That's all you got to do. Because with the temperance in the reverse, this is getting you off balance. So there's something here about her telling people, oh, I could do this. Watch. I do this all the time. You know, I just throw the poom poom at him. I just got to show him a boobie or something, you know, like, and he falls for the bullshit each and every time. This is how you do it. You got to put this in his drink. You got to light this candle. It's some type of group, all right, on social media where she talks to people about this, her friends, whatever. And now they're all talking about her, and they're making fun of her. Like, yo, look, that shit didn't work. Maybe we shouldn't listen to her no more. We shouldn't listen to her no more. We shouldn't do what she's telling us to do, because that shit ain't working. She didn't hook them. So yeah, okay. All right. What else, Holy Spirit? What else the collective needs to know? Okay, so she's going through some type of humiliation right now. Online, people are seeing that she don't got no power. She don't know what she's doing. She could be physically abusive. Divine masculine, you are an earth angel, all right? Believe it or not, but you are, all right? You don't have to have wings or nothing. You are just divine, all right? So you are an earth angel, and they're trying to trap you with a baby. But it says here, but he don't want to smash, all right? He don't want to get freaky with you, Carmisha. Hang it up. So trying to trap him with a baby. This could be the next plan here, but it's nothing that she do is gonna work, because divine masculine is already like ignoring her. It's already ignoring her, already moving on. Let's see what we could get from here. All right, so with that physically abusive, be careful if she tries to get physically abusive. You know, you don't want to end up doing something that you regret. So just avoid the situation completely. If you got to get a freaking restriction, what is that called? An order of protection. Do that. I don't know why I said restriction, but yeah, do that. All right, what can we get with this energy, Holy Spirit? Wow, we're gonna put this, should we put it back? Let me see, because I didn't even, they're all spreading STDs amongst each other. Oh, I don't know, this is confirmation, because we have incest, and then they're all spreading STDs amongst each other. Sex magic rituals. Listen, I just said she's a part of some type of group thing doing sex magic, right? Teaching how to do something with candles and shit, and some type of sex magic shit. That's what I'm getting with that. So that's why now she got an STD, because she's a part. Yo, this is so crazy. Like, she's a part of this group. It's a coven, a cult, a religion. You know, they call it a close practice or something like that. Like, you know, whatever they call it, they're part of a group. All right, and they do this. They do rituals even with their own family. You know, like if her brother or her uncle or some shit is like a warlock, a babalao, a priest or some shit, like they do these things. Like they it doesn't matter if they're related, which is disgusting. But they do that. I know that they do that. That is so wild. I had to cross out the word because YouTube guidelines, all right? So, but y'all know what word is that. All right? Somebody has a black card. This could be you or somebody involved. Okay, so tell me more about this. Let me pull from here. This STD stuff and this group shit. Like, what the hell? Talk to me about spreading STDs amongst each other. Sex, magic, rituals, Holy Spirit. Let's see what we could get from here. Oh my God. A promiscuous person. Yes, she is promiscuous. Oh my goodness. All right. And then it says here, the karmic is using your child as a pawn. So this is the one that was using your child as a pawn. The karmic that is, you know, telling you that the child is yours and it wasn't yours. That's for some of y'all. For some of y'all, you do have a child with this karmic and she's using your child as a pawn, trying to use the child to manipulate you. Okay, another one of her manipulation tactics to try to keep you stuck and keep you around. Oh my goodness. What else does the collective need to know in general, Holy Spirit? Someone who is tatted up is involved. This is you or this is one of the karmics. 1717 on the timer right now when I said that. So that could be significant. Tell me more, Holy Spirit. Look, kid and son, all right? So again, for some of y'all, you have a son. You have a kid with this person and it's a son. Okay, let's put that over there. And it's not your son, all right? It says you are the birthday. Okay, you are the birthday. You are the one that matters in this storyline, not Carmisha. And we have here, oh, wow. Look at this. Charged with child abuse. And then we got kid and son. Let me clarify that. All right, so we got hotel room. So maybe they did something in a hotel room. Maybe they was like, I don't know, drinking, partying or some shit. And they got charged with child abuse or something like that. Let's see what we get with this child abuse. What can we get with child abuse, Holy Spirit? Wait. Let me shuffle that again. Not ready. Hold on. Oh my God, they just keep coming out. All right. Charged with child abuse. Go. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so. Oh my God. This is the devil card and it says sex here. See that? And then we got here, not learning from past mistakes, bad news, lack of common sense. Now I gotta go a little deeper with that. Let's see. So, clarify the devil here. Because if the hotel room got to do with this, I don't know if the karmic was getting freaky in the hotel room with the kid in there, which is wild. All right, let's see what we got here. We got a lot going on here. All right. Somebody was trying to do something. Look at that. This could be sex. Willpower, okay? Desire. See that? Desire, new opportunity. But then we have here frustration, and it could be because of a child. With the Page of Cups here in the reverse. You know, they was feeling blocked, frustrated. So then look how it says with the Seven of Swords, unworkable strategy. You know, like this is coming up with a game plan, a strategy. You know, like, okay, I want to, because Ace of Wands, what that look like? A ding-a-ling, right? That's what it is. Somebody wanted to get it popping. So with the kid here, it was like a problem, unworkable strategy. Like, oh, I cannot go get some ding-a-ling because I got my kid. Oh my God. So look, Four of Wands. You see how it says here, lack of support? Like they did not have support here. So Oh, that could be a spiritual confirmation. They did not have support, you know, the family. Nobody was wanting to babysit. So then with this death card, it's in the reverse. So the death card in the upright is like, you see how it says here, a beginning, you know, like a complete renewal, new start. So I'm just getting like, again, they couldn't get a beginning, they couldn't get a renewal, they couldn't get nothing with this strategy. They couldn't do what they wanted to do. You see how it says here, emerging? Like they wanted to emerge. They wanted to merge. There was an urge to merge. Urge to merge. All right. So that's what I'm getting here. That's why this child, that's why they I don't know, they took the child, you know, they got charged with child abuse. So they either took it from the hotel room or something that happened in the house is what I'm getting. And then this, it says they don't learn from past mistakes. So that's letting me know again that this this karmic, you know, they just promiscuous. They be doing this shit all the time. Listen, you know what just came to my mind right now? The rituals. I really hope that the kid is not there while these rituals are happening. Let me see. Was this kid involved? Like, was the kid that got charged? I mean, why I keep saying the kid that got charged? The kid, the child, the son that they took from this karmic, was this child there when they was doing the sex magic ritual? Let's see. We got a King of Coins in the upright. So this is, it says here, financially stable, ultimate provider. Bottom of the deck, poor choices. Yes. So the kid was there. Again, look, scattered, overwhelmed, disorganized. Okay, we saw unworkable strategy. So with the King of Coins, ultimate provider is just given like the provider, the parent took this child to the hotel where this shit was going on, because this is how they're gonna get money. They do these rituals for money, to be in the King of Coins energy. So that's what I'm getting here. That this child was there. This child was there. They was overcommitted. They made poor choices, which is what we saw here. Bad choices, you know. But it was because we saw that the karmic could not get nobody to babysit the child. So she took the child with her to this hotel room where they was having like an orgy. But it's really not just an orgy. It was a sex magic ritual, a group ritual. Like, there's a lot of people that be doing this shit together. And that's why now they're sick. The karmic is sick. Everybody else is sick. And they got charged with child abuse as well for having the child in the hotel room while all that weird shit was going down. That's weird, bro. That's reminding me of that girl. What was her name? Kaya. That video that I told y'all that it was like, I was like, oh my gosh, she's the ultimate karmic. Like, I just cannot deal with people like this. She was in the hotel with her baby daddy and their baby. And he had just came out of prison. And he was just trying to get some. So they was in the hotel with the baby in there. I guess maybe, you know, they was going to put the baby to sleep. But she ordered liquor, buzz balls from DoorDash. That's how the whole thing popped up. And she ended up on the video, on the police body cam video. Because of that. Because she didn't want to go to the hotel lobby. And it was all some drama. But she was in the hotel trying to get drunk. Because she was going to give her baby daddy some pom-pom. And the kid was in there though. And, you know, I'm sure there's nothing wrong with that when it's, you know, it's the parents and they're going to put the baby to sleep and then, you know, they're going to do what they do. But it is a problem if it was a freaking orgy going on. And that's what Spirit is showing me in my mind, like showing me a whole, like that situation, but not just the parents. The child was in the hotel room while everybody was in there getting drunk, probably smoking, popping pills, doing all types of shit. It was like a big orgy fest is what I'm getting in my mind's eye right now. And the kid was there because she couldn't find nobody to babysit. I don't know if she was going to put the kid to sleep while they was doing all that weird shit, which is also disgusting and disturbing because you know how many sex is a sexually sexually, you know, that's, you're transmitting demons, you know, you're transmitting demons. There's a bunch of demons in that hotel room flying around and shit, like a bunch of weird shit, and that poor innocent baby is in that hotel room around all of that demonic shit that's going on. Even this is happening in there. Like, that's disturbing. So I guess the police pulled up, something happened, and the karmic got charged with child abuse. Okay, and it was all a very poor choice. I guess she felt like it was going to be worth it, you know, worth the risk, because she was going to get some type of security. She was going to be abundant, successful, financially stable, all right, and be able to be the ultimate provider, you know, but she's working backwards. Like, that shit does not, there's no justifying for this shit at all. It's some weird shit you got going on, Carmisha. You're nasty. And that's why now you got an STD and you're trying to hide it from divine masculine. And you see how everything is about money, money, money. The rituals is all about money. Like, ew, bro. Like, demon time. You need to stay away from this type of energy. Like, it's disgusting. Disgusting. All right. Let me go ahead and pull some names out. All right, Holy Spirit, who is involved? If you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation. You know what? I'm having so many thoughts right now. This is reminding me of an old situation. One of my siblings, when we was younger, we was all living together, and he brought a girl to the house, and I was there, and you know, it was a typical routine, because my sibling, you know, he always began bitches, right? So it was just always some new bitch coming in the house. But this one came with a kid. Yo, that was so weird to me. I was like, what? He just met the girl, and the girl came with her kid for that exact reason. He told me she couldn't find a babysitter. So I'm like, so what's she gonna do now? She's just gonna like, you know, smash you with her kid in the room. And that was what they was planning to do. And I was like, listen, bring the little kid outside. And I put the little kid in the hall, in the hallway. There was like a section for them to play, so the little kid was playing in the hallway with the toys and stuff like that. And then I left him in the living room to watch TV. But you know, that was not okay. You know, like, I'm not here to be babysitting nobody for you to get some ding-a-ling hoe, like, you know. And I was not gonna allow that to go down like that either. You know, like, why? I don't know why you bitches be doing too much for the ding-a-ling. Like, it's not really that serious, you know. But yes, Spirit is reminding me of that type of situation. Like, the karmic, maybe she does this all the time. Like, it's not just to go to these rituals. She does it when she's trying to get some ding-a-ling. Like, she takes the kid with her, and she just, you know, gives the kid the iPad or something, because that's what the girl was trying to do. Like, just give him an iPad, a phone, or whatever, and just leave him there while she was getting dogged out. Like, that's just so disturbing to me that people be thinking like this. So yeah, Spirit is showing me that right now, reminding me of that, because that's what this karmic did. That's the type of time that she be on. There's a lot of bird brains out there. A lot of bitches that don't deserve to be mothers. That they're just birthers and just be birthing kids, but they're not really a mother. Because why would you do that? But let me relax, because I'm a mother. Okay, and I don't play that. I do not play that. All right. So the name, if you see your name here, this is giving you confirmation that there's a message here for you. If you see the karmic's name, there's your confirmation they're involved. If you don't see any name, that's okay. This is just another layer of confirmation for somebody that's watching, and you take what resonates from this reading and leave what doesn't. All right. Benny, Travis, Cohen, Nestor, Star, Shakina or Shakana, Wallace, Max, Dana, Gibson, Joanne, Lowe, Spears, Lionel, Valdez, and Semper. Lawrence, Jalissa, Kiana, Trent, Nicole, Evans, Tompkins, Ruthie, Alexandra, Elaine, Simon, Singh, Ben, Rhonda, May, and Shelley. Mary, Damon, Guerra, Violet, McCrae, Cleo, Rita, Martin, Castro, Rosanna, Genesis, Raphael, Gracie, V, Waukesha, Alexa, Oscar, and Mena. One more. Liliana, Marina, Demetrius, Tommy, Spears. Wow, Spears twice. Look, y'all. Because I thought about Britney Spears when I said Spears. And I don't even remember writing that. And look, I wrote it twice. I don't know. Spirit just be giving me downloads, and I just write them down. I don't even be thinking about it after. And I'm just like, wow, I wrote that twice. Okay, so Spears, Raymond, Emerson, Ayana, Bailey, Drew, Newton, Perry, Lowe, Hudson, Rita, Maddox, Kareen, Dean, Letitia, Moore, Sanders, Edmund, Gotti, Myra, and Nell. signs. All right, Holy Spirit, what signs are significant? This could be your sign, their sign, somebody's sign that's involved. Take what resonates, leave what does not. Somebody is a Cancer, a Scorpio, a Pisces. Somebody's a Taurus, a Virgo, a Capricorn. Wow, double confirmation, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay, we got a Pisces, double confirmation with Pisces. Sagittarius, double confirmation with Scorpio. And we got a Capricorn. All right, y'all. So that's what I got. I hope I was able to bring clarity and confirmation to whoever needed to receive this message. Peace.